All right, you're talking about getting your audio and my audio ready for the PGI convention in Fargo. And last year, what I did is when I was shooting fireworks at night, the displays and such, I was using this right here and this microphone, the stereo microphone by Audio-Technica, and it's pretty cool. It uses a battery, and you got to turn it on and off when you're using it. It uses a little button battery, and I used it on this camera, and it worked really well. In some of my videos, the audio is a little bit low. I could have turned it up, but the audio is adjustable in this thing, which is good. There's an automatic gain control that'll work for everyday B-roll shooting or whatever if you want. But when it comes to fireworks, you really want to turn that automatic gain control off and control the volume of your audio, and then turn it down. Now, when you turn it down with this camcorder, the noise level doesn't come up. I mean, it's got a good audio circuit in it, an audio section, and so there's no issues with that. But with something like this, a DSLR or a bridge camera, or even your cell phone, the cell phones you can't control. This one I can control. I could not control. This is what I used last time I was at the PGI for B-roll and stuff like that. Takes good video, takes good snapshots. This is a Fuji FinePic, and it really wasn't the camera that I really wanted, but it got me by. It was only $120 or whatever it was. But this one here, cost me $350, and this is really what I wanted. This one does have a manual focus control, which is great to have, and then it also with a little halfway push with this button, it will automatically find a focus for you, and you can control where your focus is weighted. I have it center weighted on this one, but and so when I push this, whatever I'm pointing directly at, it will find that focus and hold it for me, and then I can go back to manual operations with this if I feel. But for fireworks, once you find your focus, you just leave it. You don't care about that. Let's get back to audio. All right, now with this one, if I was going to do fireworks with this one, I would use this Boya, and just for the purpose of it is a directional. It is for fireworks, and that's a good thing, especially at a convention, because for people who love fireworks, you really want to hear the fireworks breaking and stuff like that, and not so much the music. You will still get some music off the side of this thing, but it will be less, okay? Because this is a very directional, and that's what I like for shooting fireworks. Now, for people with iPhones, okay, now this is what this video is really all about, okay? People with iPhones, as far as I know, or cell phones, I should say, don't have any control over their audio. They can't turn the automatic gain control off. So, recording with something like this one's kind of fancy, and you don't really need to go this far. But with these inexpensive audio recorders, digital audio recorders, they have a volume there's a problem with the lower end when you want to reduce it, because with fireworks it gets pretty loud, and it winds up clipping the peak audio, the sound when it when you get those bangs or whatever, and it distorts, and and you're not really getting the full sound, the full impact of the break, with the salutes and stuff. But these ones here, these lower, like this one, the Tascam, and I can't even remember the other one. Well, there's another one that's not by Tascam, that's much thinner, and that one actually is probably better for people with cell phones, because it's a lot less bulky, and they work just as well. Why can't I think of the name of that? I've been looking at them all. All weekend long. Well, actually, for as long as I've been in audio, 10 years, I've been looking at it. Anyway, the problem with these is the audio. When you turn the audio down, they get noisy. Okay, so the audio circuit in these things are not that great when you go down low, but in the top half of the range of the control of this, they work excellent. They are superb. So in order to get around that, to reduce the audio that's coming through your microphone, it's another item that you need to purchase, and I've got one here. This is just an Asden control, and you can reduce the amount of volume here. And there's you got you can put in one channel and then control that. And then from here it goes into this. Okay, your microphone goes into this, and then from here it goes into your recorder, and then what you can do is then you can output the recorder to your iPhone directly if you don't want to deal with it in post-production, or just do it in post-production, which would be my suggestion, because it's still going to be a better audio. It's going to be still a better audio than putting it on the audio circuit of your phone, and then you're gonna. But with editing software, you can do that. And that would be the preferred way. Although, again, if you still don't want to bother with that, you can go directly in to your phone with this, and that will still be excellent. It's going to be way better than anything you're going to do without this, or without that. Absolutely. So, if I was going to do something with this, this one probably has a better audio circuit than a cell phone. But I would still be tempted to go from here into this, but I am not going to do that. I'm not going to be using this for my for nighttime fireworks. I'm going to go back to using this again, and all I need is just this and my microphone, and I'm good. So, but then I'm going to be using this one for my B-roll, for doing other things, but and my Boya microphone, which is a very good microphone. It's very good, very directional. I did a little audio test shooting firecrackers. And the only problem, well, it wasn't a real big problem, but the only issue that I had with this one is I didn't turn off the limiter. I did go to manual, but I didn't turn off the limiter. There is a limiter control button in the menu that will do that, and I saw it there. I just didn't do it, and I should have. But I know turning that off would make a much better difference. So anyway, I think that's about it. If you have any questions, just put them down in the comments or send me an email. So yeah, getting ready for audio. Zoom, that's what I'm talking about. The Zoom, and I got to talk about the Zoom. I would suggest to anybody get the Zoom instead of this one. For the other reason is that the new Zoom has a manual control on it, and that's a good thing. Also, you just want to mount it on your box frame or whatever, something like that, whatever it is for the phone that you use for a phone. It's got a handle frame box, I don't know what you want to call it, that holds your microphone and all that other kind of stuff. It has all these different attachments and whatever on it. But anyway, I think that's about it. Yeah, get the Zoom. The Zoom also has that problem that I'm talking about with the audio, and I've been doing a lot of research, watching the people doing their assessments of this, and actually hooking it up to an edit program to actually let you see the graph. But you don't have to do that. All you have to do is just listen. When you're turning it up, you can hear the volumes going down, but you hear a noise level that comes up and pops up halfway in both of these, this one and the Zoom H1. So, okay, that should do it. I need a drink of water. And one more thing, this is not a preamp. This is just this one just controls the volume, and that's all you really need to do to control the volume going into one of these things, to reduce it, instead of trying to lower your audio levels with that. Use this to do your audio levels. There is also a preamp that has this that have these controls on it. They don't quite look like this. I've got this mountable I got Velcro and stuff like that. I have used this before, but there are preamps also which will lower your input, which is a one item purchase. And it just might help you with your iPhone, or I mean your cell phone, doing your cell phone video, and you're not necessarily bypassing the audio circuit in your phone, but you're not doing any, because it's still going to AGC. The problem is it's still going to AGC even if you do just only use a preamp. So. But anyway, with this system, you don't need a preamp. The preamp inside there is the one you're working with, and you're just controlling the input volumes from your microphone with this. So, and that's all you really need to do. So, anyway, that's it.